Hello, my dear friends. These days, some of the people have been sharing with me their anxieties and panic about coronavirus. And some people even asked me how to overcome these anxieties and panic. Now, first of all, we need to understand where is the anxiety coming from. Psychologically speaking, anxiety is the product of thoughts or a particular thought pattern, a pattern of thinking. As we think, so do we feel. So, emotions are the byproducts of a particular pattern of thinking. Let's say, for example, let's say my house is very close to the forest, and a friend of mine comes and tells me there is a tiger in the forest. Then, in the night, as I am sitting at home, in my own home, I begin to think and imagine the tiger is going to come to my house and attack me and my family members. Now, I have not seen the tiger at all, but I am thinking and imagining about the tiger coming from the forest and eating me and my family members. And those thoughts and imaginations begin to arouse a lot of anxieties and panic, and I spend sleepless nights. This is the problem. We begin to think and imagine a lot of things, and those thoughts and imaginations cause a lot of anxieties and fear and panic. Same thing happens with the coronavirus too. We see a lot of videos, we read a lot of stories, and we begin to think that everything, whatever is displayed on the screens, is true. And we begin to think and imagine a lot of things. We begin to think that coronavirus is going to come and attack me and my family members, even though I am sitting at home in my own home. I begin to think and imagine that coronavirus is going to come and begin to attack me, impact my family members. Then that causes, those thoughts and imaginations cause fear and anxiety and even panic. In psychology, this is known as panic thinking or exaggerated thinking or magnification, what we call catastrophizing, making a catastrophe of things. Now, how do we overcome this? We can overcome this by avoiding WhatsApp videos. Nowadays, so many videos are coming about coronavirus, and most of these videos are without any research background. And so much of information has been bombarded that we begin to believe everything as true. And then what happens? After watching these videos, those thoughts start coming in our minds. We begin to imagine so many things, and that leads to anxiety and panic. So, in order to avoid this anxiety and panic, the first step would be avoiding watching all these WhatsApp videos. Secondly, strictly following the instructions given by the WHO, World Health Organization. World Health Organization has given us some guidelines that we have to take some precautions like washing of our hands, sanitizing them, avoiding touching our face, our nose and our eyes, mouth, etc. So the more we follow these guidelines, more we are free of preoccupations in the mind. Otherwise, what happens if we do not follow? Constantly those thoughts will come in our mind, whether I have washed my hand, whether I have touched my mouth, nose or face, whether I have sanitized, so whether I am having virus in my hands. All these preoccupations will come only when I do not follow the guidelines, when I do not strictly follow the instructions. So let us follow these instructions strictly. Let us appropriately wash our hands time and again, sanitize them, and avoid touching our face, our nose, our eyes, our mouth, etc. Thirdly, since we are under lockdown now, we are strictly instructed not to go out. So let us follow these instructions that we will not go out only if there is a dire need, great need, urgent need, important need, then only let us go out. Because the more we go out, when we come back again, our minds will be preoccupied with the thoughts, oh, whether I have touched anybody, whether anybody has touched me, whether anybody's spit or anything else, droplets have fallen on me. All these thoughts will be coming into our minds. So better avoid going out at all costs. So the more we avoid, there are no preoccupations in the mind. Fourthly, my dear friends, as we are under lockdown now, there's a lot of time at our disposal. Better we make a nice schedule for ourselves. From morning till evening, let us know what we are going to do systematically. Let us involve ourselves in doing things. Let us say, for example, I am good in writing, or I am good in reading, I am good in painting, I am good in music. So let us invest on doing something what we are passionate about. Then what happens? There is no time for thinking and imagining. The more and more we are involved in something from morning till evening, our minds will not be having time to think and imagine about coronavirus. So let us invest our time for doing something constructive. Fifthly, my dear friends, spending some time with our own family members. As we are under lockdown, we are all together. So we have a lot of time to spend together. So make the best use of this time to talk to people, your own loved ones. Sit with them, chat with them, have some fun with them. Even we can have some games together. Maybe some snake and ladder, ludo, maybe even chess, or singing together, playing antakshari maybe. So when you involve yourself with your own family members, there is no time for thoughts and imaginations, not at all. You will be totally engrossed with the family members. Let us do that. The next point would be a little bit of exercise. Since we are under lockdown now, we may not be able to go for a walk. Neither will we be able to go for jogging. So what we can do? We can have a little bit of exercise at home itself. Maybe some push-ups, maybe some crunches, maybe some stretching, or moving here and there at home. So what happens when we have a little bit of exercise? Our mind becomes healthy, our body becomes healthy, and we need to remember, healthy mind will have healthy thoughts and healthy imaginations. That can definitely reduce our anxiety and panic. Seventh point, my dear friends, would be eating healthy food. The more and more we eat healthy food, home cooked food, the more and more we become healthy. So therefore, healthy food is very, very important. And when we eat healthy food, our mind will be healthy, our body will be healthy, we can have healthy thoughts, and healthy thoughts lead to healthy emotions too. The eighth point would be spend some time in mindfulness meditation. What is mindfulness meditation? Just sitting in one place and watching our own breath, just focusing our entire attention on our breath. Because the more and more we focus on our breath, there is no time for thoughts or imaginations, because our entire focus goes on the activity of breath. So the research shows very clearly, the more and more we practice mindfulness, the more and more our mind gets relaxed. The anxiety and the panic level comes down. This has been proved by research. So let us spend some time a day in mindfulness meditation. The ninth point would be spending time in prayer. It would be wonderful to have personal prayer, sitting in one particular place and praying to God personally. And it would be still better if entire family comes together and prays together. That would be a wonderful thing. Lastly, my dear friends, rest well. Rest is very important, because when you rest, you do not have time for thinking and imagination. So spend quality time in rest. I hope these few points of mine will be of some help to you. Thank you.